Bravos moved to 3-0 against Chatham with a 7-5 victory here at home tonight. I'm Allie Navarrete alongside Cam Manna and Matt Scalzo. Cam, let's start with the pitching for Bourne. A great start from Bryce Cunningham.
Yeah, his third great start. He's been great so far. His second against Chatham. First 5 innings for Bryce were amazing. No gimmies, had no walks. Finished his outing with 7 strikeouts, but it was just that 6th inning. And again, no gimmies. It was some hard hit balls from Chatham. They got the best of him towards the end of his outing. But overall, for Bourne, and Matt and I talked about it, when a starting pitcher can go into the 6th inning, it helps so much for an offense when Bourne having that lead and you go to the bullpen. So Bryce was great once again, and Brady Afthim coming out of the bullpen, doing what he's done so far for the Bravos, and some huge punch outs, that fiasco towards the end, that ball in the twilight zone, him bearing down second and third 2 outs in a very clutch spot. So big night for Afthim and a big night as well for Bryce Cunningham.
Meanwhile, a big night for some of these Bourne bats. Matt, talk about it.
Yeah, New Contratus had his best night at bat here for Bourne. Got his first hit of the season in a Braves uniform. Also worked a couple nice walks as well. Most comfortable we've seen him, and he's shown a lot of comfortability even with his late addition to this Bourne lineup. Kendall Diggs late in the game had a huge at bat, got on base, and eventually came to score for a huge insurance run. Overall, there wasn't really one individual that stood out. Derek Bender had a couple RBIs, but everyone in that Bourne order really had a nice night hitting.
Meanwhile, yet another bounce back for the Bravos. It seems, Cam, every time they get a loss, they come right back out with a win.
Yeah, had that 2-game losing streak just this past week, but before that, they didn't have any losing streaks dating back until the first week of the season. So they've shown that they have those tough losses. They bounce back and win games. And even in that Hyannis game, you call it the loss. That game ended in 8 innings, and the Braves played very well throughout that one. But a big win here against Chatham. And now, as we talked about, you're entering now the final 3 weeks of the season. So to beat a team 3 times, have that comfortability against them, and now bounce back against a huge game tomorrow against Falmouth for the Western Division, that 2-3 spot. Falmouth riding a 3-game win streak. We'll have to check the score of their game, but looked like they were beating Brewster by a lot. So now they're going to be on a 4-game win streak once again and face off the Braves for the second time in that position again this season.
Yeah, Matt, what goes into a win again at Doran Park tomorrow against Falmouth?
Yeah, it'll be a good one. As Cam said, going into tonight, a 3-game win streak. When we checked during their game, they were in the bottom of the 8th. They're up 9-2. All signs point to them extending that win streak to 4. They're a team that came on late last July, and now they're showing the same signs again. They're no longer in last place in the West, looking to make a push towards that top spot around the 2 seed. Right now they're running away with the division, but you look between 2, 3, and 4 in Bourne, Hyannis, and Falmouth, everyone is well evenly matched, and tomorrow night at Doran Park should be a really good contest between these two. I expect another close one like we saw at Gulf Fuller Field, and also the last time Falmouth came to Doran Park.
We'll be back tomorrow for the second game of the 2-game homestand against Falmouth. Here post-game after a big win against Chatham with our player of the game, Brady Afthim of UConn. Brady, you come in, score a 6-5, 1-run ball game. What's going through your mind as you come in to close this one out?
My main thing was just throw strikes. I know the lead wasn't big, but my first 2 outings, I had a hard time getting ahead in count, so all I was telling myself was get ahead, stay ahead, and whatever happens, happens.
In the top of the 9th there, a crazy commotion in the infield. What you might have thought would be out 3 and the game didn't quite go your way. What's your approach facing that last batter?
My approach was I got what I thought would be the 3rd out, so I just stuck with that. Like I said, just get ahead, stay ahead. I know tensions were high there with 2nd and 3rd 2-run game, but same thing, just get ahead, stay ahead, keep making pitches, and hopefully be rewarded, and that's what happened.
You also have a UConn teammate on this roster, Jack. How fun is it playing summer ball with him?
It's awesome. We live together too at school, so it's good to have a familiar face and a friend around.
The other day in the dugout, you also mentioned too, you play baseball at UConn where it's pretty cold. What's it like playing beautiful Cape Cod?
It's amazing because UConn also beautiful. It's awesome to play at, but it can get cold, especially early in the year. So it's awesome to play here with great teammates and beautiful weather.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.